Hi guys, Varun here from Phone Arena, and in this video I'm going to be telling you what Reliance Jio is, and this is actually a Reliance Jio SIM card. How would I actually get hold of one? A lot of you guys have been asking me after I've been posting a lot of speed test results from the Jio network, and yes, so I don't work for Reliance, so I don't know anybody working for Reliance, but I have some friends there. But apart from that, they haven't given us a SIM card or anything for trying or writing about it. So the public launch is still awaited. So it's only open to employees and limited friends and family now. So how do you actually get hold of one? Check out this video to actually find out. So the first thing you have to do to get hold of a Jio SIM card is basically you have to find a friend, a distant cousin or somebody whom you know would invite you to the program. So the Jio network was actually only open to Reliance employees until recently, but over last month, I think a few weeks back, Reliance actually announced internally that you could actually invite Reliance employees or people working for Jio can actually invite up to 10 friends and family members to try out the network. So the way it works is, so first thing you have to actually buy a Life device. So Life is actually a family of devices launched by Reliance under the Life banner, and you might have seen them during IPL. They have part of some teams. So this is actually the Life Water Flame one. So this is the Life Water one. So the bunch of devices, I think 6-7 devices, and so these devices are not locked to the Life network or something. You could buy a Life device and not even have a Jio SIM card and still use it on Airtel, Vodafone Idea, whatever. But the beauty of these devices is that you should check out our other videos about these devices also. We've shown a demo or unboxing of the Life Flame one. So this is the cheapest device. So this is just about 5,400 bucks, and you get access to high-speed 4G VoLTE networks. So you have to actually buy this device to use Jio. So yeah, that's the marketing plug this one Reliance is doing. It's smart because otherwise I wouldn't really bother discovering a Life device. So the way it works is part of this friends and family Life offer. Somebody invites you over to try the program. You get a barcode invite from them in your name, and you have to go to the Reliance outlet, a Reliance Digital Lifestyle, Reliance Digital Store, or a Reliance Digital Express mini store. Go there with your barcode, and also you have to take your original ID proof and address proof. So I managed to get one even in Delhi, although I live in Chennai. So, but it took a while to get it activated. So yeah, I'll come to that in a bit. So the first thing you have to do is buy a phone. Yes, so you have to invest anywhere between 5,500 bucks to about 20,000. I think they have a Earth One or something, a real expensive device. So anywhere between 5,000 to I think a cheaper device now in the market, I think for 4,400 or something. But you have to buy a phone. So if you're not buying a phone, you could probably stop watching this video, and you don't want to try Jio. Yes, that's a sad part. You have to actually buy a device to get the SIM card. Smart, right? By Reliance, but not for us. But but for buying the device, you actually get access to the LTE network, the 4G LTE network, which Reliance has pretty much rolled out across the country. You get early access to it, so you're one of the first. So it's like a free ticket to a VIP club, right? So glad to have one, and you get unlimited data. So I've actually used about, I don't know how much. So one of these devices I could actually show you. So maybe I've used over, I don't know. Let's see how much data we have used. So one of these devices, 20 gigs already used. So made a lot of investments. Bought this phone. So the first device I bought was the Water one. This is more expensive, I think about 14,000, 13,500. And then because obviously you can see much better network performance on that device. So all these devices which sell under the Life brand support good Cat 4 LTE network. So it's pretty nice devices. Although they're expensive, they're a tad expensive than a competition. You could obviously buy a Redmi Note 3 for just 9,000 bucks and still get same 4G speeds. I was getting about 60 Mbps on a Redmi Note 3, but then you can't get the SIM card to work, the one which comes with the Life offer. You can't actually use it. So you have to buy a device, and then you take your ID proofs, and you have to take a photograph and walk into a Reliance Digital Store, and they use something called a scan box or something for processing your applications, and use a device to actually capture it and process your application form. So the moment your application is logged in, you just pay for the phone. The SIM card is complimentary, and yeah, so the application is taken in, and hopefully if your application isn't stuck for some reason like mine did, for about a week for this device and about 3-4 days for this device. Your application should be processed instantly, and you immediately get an SMS saying your application for this particular Jio number as per order for Jio has been successfully processed or received. So, and the moment your order or application form is successfully processed, you get a message for televerification, and that's when the signals start coming in the SIM card. So you have to actually use the device and have the SIM card. So it comes. So this is a package you get along with the SIM card. So this is a basic SIM card pouch you generally get for any SIM card anywhere in the world. So it says it has your number, IMEI, and all the IMSI number and all that stuff. And so you also get the SIM card, which is actually in this kind of package here, very standard. I managed to get some Jio stickers, and you also get some terms and conditions and all that stuff. So these are the stuff. And during this 3 months period, free period, your data, calls, everything is free within India. There's no international data or calling possible. So you can use how much of data you like. Maybe you shouldn't abuse the network for sure. You shouldn't be downloading torrents. I didn't tell you that. But yeah, so you should probably not abuse the network. Use it probably for normal usage you would do, and you're going to be charged for it. So that's pretty good bargain, right? You're buying a 5,500 rupee phone and getting unlimited data for 3 months. So how much data can it burn? About 20-30 gigabytes a month for a heavy user. Even a heavy user, it would work. And the best part is hotspot isn't disabled on these phones, so hotspot works. So there's nobody restricting you to not use this device on another time. Even in a laptop, by setting up a hotspot, connecting it to the charger, it's going to be running forever. And in fact, I was in Hyderabad yesterday for an event, and normally uploading video content is a pain anywhere in India unless you have high-speed Wi-Fi or 4G. Airtel does do a good job in most places, but it's expensive, right? This was free, so I was like uploading about 2 gigs of data over this phone as using as a hotspot. Boom, over Slack, it just came uploaded and done. So it was seeing speeds about 70, 80 Mbps, which is insane for India, right? You see these speeds outside India, but never in India. So it's finally happening. Hopefully these guys launch it soon. So yeah, so in case you have anybody to invite you, so you should probably ask them for an invite and get hold of a phone. If you ask me, if you're not a big data user and you don't want to invest much but still want to try the network, get the Flame one. But in case you want a phone you will actually use, get the Water one or the Water 2, and even that is expensive, 13,000 bucks, but still it's a decent phone. It looks a lot nicer, and battery life is also better, and signal reception obviously is also better, and it runs fine. It's I think powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 615 chipset. So this one I think is a 210. Yeah, so value for not really value for money devices, but still these are the best things. There's only about 6-7 devices which you can buy, but yeah, Reliance is playing their trick to make you buy these live devices. But if you're giving me 3 months of data and also early access to the network, sign me up. And that's why I signed up not once but twice. So that's a different story, right? So they didn't actually process this application, it was stuck. So I was impatient, so I got another one. Finally both are working, and we actually got this because we wanted to do the VoLT demo. Check out our other video for a demo of how VoLT or video calling and also video calling works on the Jio network. And we also managed to get hold of thanks to Aditya, so he managed to get hold of a SIM card which works on unlocked. It's an unlocked SIM card which works on even a Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. So a lot of you guys have been asking whether you could use this SIM card which comes with the Jio device or the Jio SIM on another device, right? So bad news, guys, it won't work. You will get a signal, you would get data to work, but it wouldn't work. So it would show you a signal and everything, but sadly it's locked. So they're doing some trick. So they're actually using your IMEI number or device ID or something and blocking the data. So for 3 months you can use this number only on live devices, the one you get part of the invite. So yeah, so it's a fair ask, I would say, if you're actually wanting to promote your device businesses. And I think one of my friends at Counterpoint Research also mentioned to me that Live is one of the biggest importer of devices, 4G devices in India. Obviously they have huge inventory lying, and maybe they want to actually sell those off, and this is actually a smart move. And if you're giving me, and I think even when they launch, they would probably ask you to buy a live device. That's what I'm assuming. Or maybe they'll give you better data prices or tariffs if you actually buy a live phone. Um, but otherwise, I'm really happy to actually be using something like this, which is not yet publicly available. But still, I wanted to answer you guys. A lot of you guys have been asking some questions about how do you get it, how does it work, is it available? Go check out Reliance's website. I think the live website also. And in case you guys have any questions, even any more questions you want us to answer, to ask us in the comments, and we'll try to answer it. So I think one of the major questions has been just whether the SIM card would work on another 4G device. Sadly, no. Could use it as hotspot. That's an alternative option. And I even managed to actually use USB tethering and connect it to my router. So even that's an option. So if you guys want to know how, do ask me in the comments and I can guide you guys. So that's it, guys. So that was a video about the whole Reliance Jio SIM card and 4G network, and how do you get hold of one. And right now in India, it's not publicly available, but you can still get access to it. I think I tried I think I know friends in Kolkata, Bombay, Delhi, Hyderabad, Chennai, Bangalore, all having who have signed up part of this program. I think it's available all across India, and you should, if you know anybody working for Jio, and if you anybody working for Reliance, you should definitely bug them to get an invite. And in case you have anybody working there and has some free invites to share, do drop us a note in the comments. It might help some users who are actually wanting to try out the network. So would really appreciate if you guys can share. So obviously something early, something really before market. That's what we enjoy, right? So yeah, so do share the love for technology, and do subscribe to our channel if you've not done so already. Hit the like button, and see you guys in the next video.